What's going on, everybody? Back. Yes, I know it's been a long time. I apologize for taking such a break. Been working on a few things aside from my channels, so I'm back. Jump right back on into it. Check this out. So I've been speaking to a few parents actually, which I've gotten hit of, and they asked for advice pertaining to how to deal with their kids, their teenage kids, on concerns about who they hang out with and their friends and stuff like that. And they asked for my take on what they should do. And here's my tidbit, and this is what I told them. I kind of want to go ahead and spruce this up, especially to a lot of those young Asian American families. This is just based on my experience. I can't speak for everybody, obviously, but this is just my opinion and my experience. So check this out. Parents, just parents in general, when your kids are hanging out with people who you perceive may not be the right crowd or the right set of friends, what they were mentioning was like, what happens if their friends are all tatted up, they have like crazy piercings, just things out of the ordinary which people would consider normal. And I told parents, look, you can't help, or your kids can't help on who their friends are going to be. That's who they are cool with, that's who they're going to hang out with. But my advice to them was, look, for those youth who may look tatted, have tats and have piercings and dress a certain way, just don't judge them. A lot of these teenagers, they're just trying to find who they are. And when they see that there's parents out there who are supportive, not as supportive of everything that they do, but still supportive and show them love and show them that it's okay to come into our house even though you may dress differently than what my son or daughter are dressing. I'm not going to judge you for that. Parents, if you keep an open mind, I almost guarantee you those kids who may dress which you think is not normal, they will be probably one of the most loyal people to you. They will have so much respect because everybody outside is looking at them so strangely, and then they're just like passing them by. But to have them feel accepted, to have them feel that they belong, trust me, they will come and show you the respect in your house, the love and the loyalty. I noticed that with a lot of my friends growing up. They dressed a certain way. They had piercings, they had tattoos or whatever, but they were so great-hearted people. And so I want to tell especially the Asian American parents who are just not used to seeing all the different types of kids, all the different types of things that kids are growing up with, just to be open-minded and just to be accepting. Your kids are going to be drawn to certain people, and that's your kid. You must talk to your kid. You can't control, their friends, but you can talk to their kids and tell them your concerns. Be open about it. I'm concerned that, so-and-so, if they're into drugs, I just want you to be open with me, and, look, I don't want you to be doing that, and stuff like that, smoking, alcohol, drugs, whatever. Be open and talk to your kids about that, and don't be so scared to be in that taboo of not having that conversation with your youth. Make sure you talk to your kids, and they know your concerns, so they're aware of it. But don't pound on them. The more you tell your kids you cannot hang out with this person, what happens? They're gonna hang out with them. Here's my example also, parents. Now, you have some friends out there. I'm not saying all parents do, but there are a few of you guys who have friends who are alcoholics, who may be into drugs, or who may be not socially acceptable. And your kids see that. And when they mention that to you, how do you feel about it? You don't want your kids to be going, hey, mom, dad, why are you hanging out with so-and-so if you know that they're always drinking? They're always drunk. Or they're not up to any good. Or they take advantage of you. And when your kids voice their concerns, do you get upset? These are your kids, and they see things like that. So if you want them to accept your friends, and I know parents are going to be like, hey, I'm the parent, yada, yada, yada. Look, if your kids can see it, then you're not leading by example. That's all I'm trying to say, all right? So please, parents, be open-minded. Don't judge a book by its cover, just like the old saying, and get to know some of your youth's friends. And I beg of you just to talk to your kids' friends, and just, you'll see the respect, and you'll see the love, and you'll see the passion within these kids that you don't think are dressing or look normal. All right? So let me know what you guys think. Email me back. melodicmike@gmail.com. All right, I just want to voice that out to the parents that I've been speaking to about the situation with their teenage kids. On top of that, I wanted to address something, and I wanted to talk about this for some time. I've had recently a lot of people ask me about, who's football season, who's your favorite football player, stuff like that. Look, I'll tell you guys this right now, and I wanted to point this out because he's been getting hated on like no other. Tim Tebow is actually one of my favorite NFL players, and it's not just because he's a football player. It's his character. It's who he is. And I know he's been getting bashed of he's not the prototype quarterback. He's not going to amount to being the QB or whatever. But let's get past this. This is what I really want to focus on. The reason why I love this kid as a person, even though I haven't met him yet, but his character, his drive, his perseverance. Yeah, although he's not the perfect quarterback, but who is going to outwork this dude? Seriously. Goes in there and motivates people. He motivates himself. On top of that, look, people who are celebrities, who are athletes, have this platform to be role models, even though they don't want to be role models, and have this platform to just have people be inspired by them. And from a young age, this kid has have his own orphanage. He's been going to jails and doing public speaking. I mean, he's a devout Christian, and he gets hated on all this. And I don't understand it. We raise our kids and we tell the next generation that, look, be proud of who you are. If you believe in yourself, you have to believe in yourself if you want to succeed. If you have passion for something, go for it. And so we're telling all these younger generation, and then when you see someone that actually take that to another level and is successful and is motivating people, he gets bashed on. I don't get it. I really don't. But look, so for all those people who I've been talking to about football lately, Tim Tebow, man, just a class act. And yes, everybody's waiting for him to stumble and do something wrong. But just remember, he did say this from the get-go. He's not perfect. And none of us are perfect. So on the lines of, don't judge a book by its cover, hey, for every time you have something hateful to say, or you're a doubter, or you're a naysayer, look, every time you have something to say like that, say something positive to flip it. Okay? It's so easy for us nowadays to bash on people, to talk junk on people, and not bring them up and uplift them. So like I said, for every thing you have to say bad about a person, say one or two things good about them. And let's change this mentality, people. Let's evolve. All right? So hit me back. I'm going to get back on the videos. I apologize for taking so long for doing this. But melodicmike@gmail.com. Make sure you stay tuned for more on Melodic Mike Speaks, my other channel. And 2012 is looking fantastic. Things are lining up. So stay tuned. I will be back. Take care. Until next time, stay blessed. Cheers.